The average white band version is very mid-tempo, very low-key. You probably then you call it smooth jazz, be quite honest with you. The Chaka version, what you're gonna do for me, sounds like a truck just roaring through your city. Come on, everybody, you're right on time for another ride on the Groove Line with your host, Chris Stevens. Hopefully you all are doing well out there. You should be. It's Friday. It's the weekend. About time to relax, unwind, relax, whatever I'm trying to say here, and enjoy your weekend. The Groove Line is a music podcast where I talk about old school R&B, funk, disco, hip hop, and all that good stuff. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, tap that notification bell so you can be notified of all the new content that drops on this channel. We're up to about 4 or 5 days a week worth of stuff now, so we stay pretty busy around here, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Don't forget to like and comment on these videos. If something catches your eye, if there's something you want to discuss, let us know. I'll talk back in the comments. No problem. So it's Friday. We're going to dance. We always dance on Fridays around here. That's how we do it. And it's still cover time around here. I swear, guys, we're going to get back to just reviewing plain old albums and stuff and all of that. And I'm still planning to do like a top whatever of 1975, a top whatever of 85. We'll get to that a little bit. But just want to talk about some covers for a bit before we get to that. And we're going to talk about a song that most people don't know is a cover. I mean, true music fans do know. I mean, I'm not taking anything from the music fans that aren't there new, but old school music fans definitely know that this is a cover. But a lot of people will forget that one of Chaka Khan's biggest hits was originally done by another artist first. And no, I'm not talking about I Feel For You by Prince. Everybody knows that one. But no, we are talking about Average White Band and their 1980 album Shine. And they had a song on there written by Hamish Stuart, who, of course, was the lead singer. Remember I mentioned Hamish Stuart before when he wrote If Your Heart Isn't In It for a Lane Star? He wrote this song called What You Gonna Do For Me? And it was on the Average White Band album in 1980. And it sounds a lot different than the one that Chaka made the title track of her spring 1981 album. Just look at Chaka, man. Like, whoever did this art did it perfect. I mean, her hair is just great. Her smile has always been wonderful. And, being able to, get that picture and then art, illustrate it like that, it's phenomenal. But yeah, so the Average White Band version of What You're Gonna Do For Me is very average white bandish and is very on time for the later part of the 70s, early part of the 1980s, where you're starting to get this mix of technological advances in the instrumentation and just holding on to what these folks knew best. And Hamish is singing, very, very laid back, very chill, just the same lyrics, but as a man singing it to a woman. And it's not gonna wow you, but you owe it to yourself to listen to the original version so you can understand just how dynamite Chaka Khan was on her version. And also, this is a chance for us to honor a gentleman who passed away over the weekend, Mr. Anthony Jackson, one of the greatest bass players to ever do it. As you can see, he is posing with his 6-string bass, his contrabass, which is the instrument that he created. Nobody else but Anthony Jackson can lay claim to the fact that they put this bad boy together. And this dude, I mean, he did bass for the OJs, Chaka, so many others. And his bass line on What You're Gonna Do For Me is one of my favorites because you can just hear boom, 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 boom. Like, it just literally just falls into a groove that if you're a bass player, it's one of the ones you probably should learn first because it teaches you. I mean, it doesn't sound very complex, but I've watched a lot of people cover this on YouTube and it's a lot of work. But once you nail it, you nail it. And Anthony Jackson was one of the best bass players to ever do it. This was a dude who didn't need to read charts, he could, but he didn't need to read charts. Like, Marcus Miller tells a wonderful story about how he was late for Luther Vandross's first solo gig because he went home for a second and then there was a big accident and he couldn't get back on time. So Anthony Jackson just happened to be in the crowd and he played the notes of bass for Luther's songs and he had never read the music before. Just genius and gift. But yeah, Chaka's version, it's a lot harder hitting. Credit is due to producer Arif Mardin. Like, it always sounds like a truck. The Chaka version, What You're Gonna Do For Me, sounds like a truck just roaring through your city. Like, like an 18-wheeler on its way to drop off some cargo. That's always how I've looked at Shaka's version of What You Gonna Do For Me. It's thunderous. It's thunderous. I mean, it's thunderous for 1981 as it probably gets. I mean, it's still a dance record. I mean, it's absolutely a dance record. The Average White Band version is very mid-tempo, very low-key. You probably then you call it smooth jazz, be quite honest with you. But the Chaka Khan version is absolutely a dance floor delight. Her version of What You Gonna Do For Me. So I don't think you can go wrong. Again, this is another one where I don't think you can go wrong with either version, but I still think Shaka's version knocks this out of the water because of the production value and because of Chaka. One thing I've always loved about listening to Chaka Khan sing is that I can hear every word she says. Like her enunciation, her pronunciation of things, the way she phrases, one of one. Simply one of one. You can't listen to a Chaka Khan song and say, "Oh, I missed that. What did she say? Let me run that back." Or if you want to run it back, you just want to run it back because you're amazed by her voice, but you'll never find yourself saying, "What did Chaka say that one time?" Nope. All night and day, just chipping away. It's all in a day's work. And she stays true to the lyrics, but she has her vocal honey on it. And it's just undeniable. Absolutely undeniable. And it was another one of those big hits. It's another song that people, if you would count down 5 or 10 Chaka Khan songs, What You Gonna Do For Me is going to be part of it. And you just have to listen to both. I mean, like I said, the Average White Band version, it's more chill, it's more laid back, it's very vibey. Chaka's version is going to get you up and moving, or at least maybe have you moving in your chair. Either one of the two. You will not sit still to Chaka Khan's version of What You Gonna Do For Me. I guarantee it. So let me know what you think. Which version do you prefer? Do you like Hamish Stewart's vocal version on the Average White Band album, or do you prefer Chaka Khan's version on her album of the same title? You can't go wrong. But for this music lover, Chaka's version. Absolutely Chaka's version. And that's going to do it for this ride on the Groove Line. Greatly appreciate y'all as always. Contact information will be in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and tap that notification bell after you subscribe. Every time we drop a video, you will get a notification like, "Oh, Chris just put something up on the Groove Line. Let's go see what he's talking about." I'm still working on guests. I've got 2 that I'm working on right now. 2. Hopefully one of them come through. Maybe both of them come through. You never know. But we will have musical guests, old school and hopefully some new school alike. And we'll still be talking music. I'll still bring some friends on to talk music with me. So be sure to stay tuned. So thank you guys for riding with me. Enjoy your weekend. And until the next time we ride, may you find the groove, or may the groove find you.